there's no place like it in the world. The Kutupalong camp in Bangladesh hosts nearly 1 million Rohingya refugees, driven out of Myanmar by fear and unimaginable violence. Their stories and images of scorched villages and mass graves have led to serious accusations against Myanmar's military.
Powerful forces in the Burmese government have denied the ethnic cleansing in Rakhine State.
It is amounting to crimes against humanity.
The world cannot sit by and watch genocide taking place.
But Myanmar denies the allegations, and Bangladesh is pushing ahead with a repatriation deal to send the Rohingya back. Myanmar says it's ready. The newsmakers obtained footage from Rakhine State of reception areas being built for returning refugees. Temporary camps described as open-air prisons by Human Rights Watch. It's not somewhere the Rohingya are willing to return to. Many are still gripped by fear. In the past, repatriations of the Rohingya from Bangladesh have been far from voluntary. After the first major influx of Rohingya in 1978, the Bangladeshi government ordered the return of more than 180,000 refugees back to Myanmar. Those who didn't cooperate had food rations taken away. Around 10,000 refugees reportedly died from malnutrition. After another wave of Rohingya migration in the early 90s, Bangladesh was once again accused of forcing returns. Only 10% of refugees had volunteered. Years later, the UNHCR also came under fire for its role in overseeing the mass repatriation programs. An independent report from 2011 said the UNHCR explained away reports of protection abuses, including accounts of beating and extortions. Agency employees also said pressure from headquarters to go ahead with repatriation was enormous. There was a very clear signal: the refugees had to go. 20 years on, Bangladesh is trying to restart the process. So far, around 8,000 names have been collected.
We have to motivate them. They will be better in that place. That's why we need to motivate them. We have a land-hungry country. Already 1 million people added to our population.
Bangladesh says it can't cope and is trying to stop more refugees from reaching its shores.
These are the types of fishing boats that fishermen used to use to bring Rohingya refugees from Myanmar back to Bangladesh. Still, they go out fishing every day and they see people waiting to be rescued. Now it's been months since anyone has been able to cross. The Coast Guard are constantly patrolling these waters, and the fishermen here say they're frustrated that they can't help.
But
the Rohingya are still finding ways to escape. Thousands of refugees continue to arrive, and many more are on the way. Sandra Gatman, The Newsmakers, Cox's Bazar.